What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? All right, so as you can see, I got a new 6-star over here. We 6-starred. I'm a Kamir. I actually recorded the whole thing, kind of. It ended up, the recording failed. Don't ask me why, whatever. I have a fail for the day. But I wanted to make a point about, from my Farming Like a Pro video, the one that a lot of people have watched. And a lot of people they have their own opinion and everything and all that. So I want to emphasize on that video, okay? And I've been meaning to for over a month now. Number one, I made a mistake. You need 100 3-stars from scratch to make a 6-star monster. You need 101, including the monster that you're making 6-star. But anyway, that's besides the point. All right. Number two, some people got the wrong idea about the whole thing with the fodder farming and what's better and mana farming and secret dungeon farming and all of the above. Okay? So I want to emphasize on this, on when you should and how and what's better, actually, what the actual best way is to farm in general. Okay? Because there is a better way than 5-on-1. Now, it's not for XP farming, though. But let me give you the pros and cons, and then we'll talk about fodder and all of that stuff. Okay? So, when do you farm a secret dungeon? We're going to start there. You farm a secret dungeon when you're not on an XP booster. It's during the week, and you really don't want to sit there and pay attention to your phone. So it's not only that. It's more like when you're farming Phymon, like I was doing Phymon earlier, in 2 hours I got 8 2-stars. I got 9 2-stars, including the maxed out 2-star Angelmon, and 1 3-star. All right, fine. Sometimes I don't even get that, and 1 3-star. Come on. So let's say from the 8 2-stars, I have to max out 4 of them. So I just wasted 50 energy maxing out 3 of them, and then another 50 energy maxing out the 1. All right, that's 100 energy gone, where you could have just gotten 2 3-stars, and you don't have. And the other thing is, you're also wasting mana on what do you call it? Evolving the 2-star to a 3-star, and then you have to waste even more mana trying to get the 2-star maxed, or whatever you want to use it for. Maybe you have all the 3-stars maxed and you need more 3-stars. Whatever the case is. The problem with all these 2-star drops is space as well, At least when you're farming secret dungeons, you don't have to summon everything all at the same time. Me, you can't really look at me. I'm a monster hoarder. I have so much storage and so many monsters in storage that it gets crazy with me, I've run out of. I don't even know what I have in storage, what I don't have in storage. Sometimes I think I have something and I don't have it. But whatever the case is, it is. Yes, the best place to farm experience is 5-on-1. Experience and mana, 5-on-1. Experience, mana, and fodder, 5-on-1. Yes. The best place to farm fodder and mana, but you don't want experience, you're looking to maybe you're planning on going on a booster over the weekend and you don't want to run out of fodder. You do secret dungeons. What's wrong with doing a secret dungeon? I know people that farm, honestly, like 30 or 40 3-stars from secret dungeons, especially the weekly ones, like the Charger Shark that just passed, the Fire Charger Shark. I saw somebody with 2,000 pieces. That's 50 of them. It makes their life easier. They don't have to sit there and farm. They don't have to sit there and farm 2-stars from level 1 to level 20, and then evolve them and do this and do that. Because there's a lot more involved. There's a lot more time taken. Now, I'm on my booster, and let me tell you how I did this. Okay, I'm on my booster for about 2.5 hours maybe. And I 6-starred Amakamir. Now, the only reason why I was capable of 6-starring Amakamir, whatever his name is, I can't even say his name, is because I've been doing a lot of dragons lately. And I honestly, probably the last time I made a 6-star was 2 weeks ago, was Rakan. So I've been farming a lot of dragons lately. And what drops in dragons, other than runes? Maxed 2-star and 3-star Angelmon. And then I'm selling runes too. So what's the best place to farm runes, mana, and fodder? No experience, okay? But you're killing three birds in one stone. Dragons, B7 to B10. Why? I get 3-star maxed Angelmon, and that's where the 3-star maxed Angelmon begin to drop, is B7. I have never seen one from B6 or lower. If you have gotten one, more power to you, okay? So, and I honestly must have gotten like 15 or 16 in the last 2 weeks, like 15 or 16 3-star maxed Angelmon, you know? So the point I'm trying to make is to everybody is I'm trying to emphasize when to farm secret dungeons, when to farm Phaimon, when to farm Tamor 3, when to farm Hideni 5. Another thing that I hear a lot of people, if I make this my first 6-star, won't he be able to farm Phaimon 1 hell? No! If it's your first 6-star, I doubt they have a 6-star set of runes. Okay? And that's not where you're trying to farm off the bat. If you haven't noticed, I'm not farming Phaimon 1 hell. I'm trying to raise 4 fodders at the same time and max out Amakamir, whatever his name is. Okay? I don't constantly do Phaimon. Alright. The only time I do Phaimon is when, alright, I want to maximize 3 fodders at the same time. But I also have the monsters and the runes to do it. You know, you can get the one monster that can do it easily. Wow, this was a complete fail. He's got to gain a few levels. That's the thing. I'm doing this. See, this isn't even efficient what I'm doing, you know. And I want to maximize my booster. So you know what? We're gonna throw an Angelmon into him. He'll gain a couple of levels. I can't even awaken him. I'm going to awaken him on Wednesday, Thursday, whatever the day is. It's Wednesday for me. So you see, even now, I'm not even maximizing my booster because he fails here and there. So now I'm going to throw an Angelmon into him. He's up to level 21. He should be able to do it. I don't see why not now. Alright. So, the point I'm trying to make is the actual best place to farm, because you're killing 3 big stones. You're killing 3 big birds with 1 stone. We're talking about really big birds. We're talking about ostrich-sized birds or eagle-sized birds. Okay? You're getting runes, you're getting fodder, and you're getting mana. Mana especially. I have pulled flat runes in the 2 slot, legendary, but they sold for 40k mana. How can I go wrong? You know? And then the 3-star maxed Angelmon, I love it when I get those. That saves me so much time. Okay? So, I'm just trying to emphasize, because people think, and it's all RNG based in Phaimon, alright? And the fact of the matter is, you're still going to get a whole bunch of 2-stars. What if you run out of space because you got all these 2-stars? And it's like, all right, yeah, you can fodder the 2-stars into the 2-stars and do this, and you're wasting time, and whatever the case is. What if you maxed out all the 2-stars, and then you're out of unknown scrolls, and you can't evolve them? It's so much involved, you know. So, like, one of the reasons why I emphasize on doing secret dungeons is also 4 space, 4 mana for just fodder. Now, Phaimon, yes, Phaimon is 100% better if you're XP farming. But seriously, the best way is to farm B10 dragons, especially lately. Lately, it's raining Angelmon like there's no tomorrow. I don't know why. Okay, it could be my luck, it could be anybody's luck. Back in the day, before they did all these crazy nerfs, all right, I used to get 3 to 4 4-star Angelmon from B7. I'm sorry, 3 to 4 3-star maxed Angelmon from B7. All right, so I don't know what to tell anybody. You know, like, It's all RNG based, but that is the best way, is to farm like dragons. Even giants too. Some of the runes in giants are worth it, absolutely, to sell. You know, you end up getting a flat rune and it's legendary on slot 2. You're gonna sell it. You're not gonna keep it. It's not worth keeping it. So then you end up making 12k mana out of it. Fine. This is more for later game players than it is for early game players. The early game players, yes, farm secret dungeons, farm Faimon. If you can farm Faimon, you know, your first 6-star isn't going to be able to farm Faimon. I'm sorry. You need good runes to farm Faimon. I actually did it with my Sig. I embarrassed myself yesterday. I said, I don't think Sig is going to be able to do it. And he ended up doing it on video, right? He failed one run. And then my Tyron, all right, my Tyron is more capable of doing it. He failed one of the, like, 50 runs that I did. Maybe 100 runs. I didn't count, okay? But I still have a fail, you know? I've never failed on Hedeni 5 with my level 40 Lucian. You know, never once have I failed with my level 40 Lucian on Hedeni 5. So, we're talking about, and you don't need the best of runes to do it with Lucian. Okay, he can have 4-star attack runes and he'll still be able to do it. So, the point I'm trying to make is, I think I said that one too many times. The video is pretty much done. So look out for Amakamir later on. All right. I hope you guys got something out of it. You know, he's not hitting too hard, but again, he's not awakened. I'll show you guys his runes. And there's no. I'm banking on the 3rd skill. All right. I always said Amakamir is good. Always, especially for beginners. But now, with that buff, it's like a 50% buff on him, and it's crazy. So, I'll go to his skills first. Let me see. Look at him, 76% crit rate, and he's not awakened yet. When I awaken him, he's going to have 91% crit rate. It's going to be awesome. Okay? Now, his speed sucks and his attack sucks. But let me show you something. All right, this rune is maxed out. This rune, nowhere near maxed out. I got to get it up to plus 15. And the speed to have a speed rune on it isn't that great. I don't even have a 5-star attack rune to put in this slot, to be honest with you guys. And then I have this rune I have to max out. So I'm banking on crit damage and I'm banking on this skill right here, to be honest with everybody. So, and I don't want him too slow. So let's see how he does. Maybe I might have to change this rune to attack. I don't have one in Blade. I might have one in Despair, but I was looking at my Blade runes. So let's take a look at Despair. I may not even have one in Despair. Speed, hit point, defense, attack. Alright, I have one attack rune. Alright. I have this attack rune as well. But the subs, man. See, I got that crit. The crit rate sub can go. Speed. I have this maxed out hit point rune. So maybe, you know what, this rune might be, but the accuracy is going to go down, and I want him to have a decent amount of accuracy just so that I get the random stun and stuff like that. I can use them all around, but I want to be able to use this skill, and it's really with the harmful effects. Right? I want to build a team around him and see how he does. And we'll see how he does with speed in slot 2. I might end up having to put attack in slot 2. Alright? And he's already pretty slow, so I don't know if I want to take off that speed rune. But what I did get was the crit rate high. And that's actually very important. His crit rate is really high. Especially for the fact that he's going to have a 91% crit rate when he's done. So after the buffs this month, whenever they do the buffs, wait to see Akamamir, whatever his name is. But all right, guys, I'll talk to everybody later. Have a good one.